Hello, my friends. I'm back once again. First off, this time I want to take some time just to pay some respects to a important figure in the Pokemon community. Rachael Lillis was the voice of Misty and Jessie in the Pokemon anime, and lost her battle with breast cancer very recently. Her work was monumental in shaping an entire generation of Pokemon fans, a worldwide phenomenon. The way she portrayed these characters brought a lot of laughs and joy and inspiration to all who watched, right? So, rest in peace, Rachael Lillis. You were only 46 years old, but you're in a better place now. We'll miss you. Anyways, so, I wanted to resume doing the thoughts of the day, but I'm not an endless well of wisdom. I'm still learning, right? Just like anyone else. So what I thought I might do is I would take a quote and I would reflect on it as the thought of the day, right? So famous quotes, motivational quotes, wise quotes, whatever have you. So I've picked one out by Helen Keller today, right? And I like Helen Keller in particular for quotes just because she's probably the cornerstone of overcoming adversity and growth and learning and adapting. If you don't know who Helen Keller is, look her up. Anyway, Helen Keller says optimism is the faith that leads to achievement. Nothing can be done without hope and confidence. Alright, so achievement. I want to pick apart achievement just for a second here. Achievement is how we measure our progress, right? So a lot of the time, using an achievement-based system for ourselves is good in order to measure our growth in terms of benchmarks, right? In the gym, it might be personal records, PRs. On the ladder, it might be a new peak, right? A new ELO peak. In Smog Tours, it may be, this is the furthest I've ever gone in a tournament before. I went 10 rounds. In school, it might be, having your highest grade point average yet. But yeah, all these things are very useful towards measuring our progress within the discipline itself. Now, Helen Keller says, in order to reach these achievements, these breakpoints, the benchmarks, we have to have a faith towards it, right? And that's optimism. So the faith that we're going to get there, that we're going to get to that next level, that we're going to improve ourselves, is required. It's not optional. You got to have faith in yourself that you're going to get there. Now, even when we're acknowledging when we do something that's less than standard, there's always the "but I'll get there." I had a bad day on Showdown today. I lost every single game that I played, but I'll come back stronger. There's always that "but I will come back stronger" when we're criticizing ourselves. Yeah, I made the wrong play there, but I'll make up for it. Yeah, I lost that game, but I'm going to learn from it because losing is good. When our goal is to learn and grow. Nothing can be done without hope and confidence, right? So that optimism is implicit when we have hope and confidence in our own ability to improve. Now, our ability to improve is something that we should never lose sight of, because this is one of the most fundamental things that defines us as human beings: the ability to grow and adapt and improve. That should be your confidence, at the very least. So I'll read the quote once more, and then we'll get on with the battles. Optimism is the faith that leads to achievement. Nothing can be done without hope and confidence. So my optimism is that very soon I'm going to reach a new peak. I believe my all-time ladder peak is 2016, I think it was. Well, I got number 16 on the ladder once, but it was 2020, maybe it was 2023 or something like that. But I remember the rank being number 16. So very soon, I see a top 10 happening. If I keep practicing and improving like I am, and that goes for all of you as well. Okay, so let's get into it. So I decided to take Chain Chomp again because here we are starting in the 1400s, and this part of the, I consider it kind of the top end of low ladder. Well, I guess you could define low ladder by two different things. Ladder meaning either, you know, the actual numbers starting at 1000, or ladder meaning once you actually get on the ranked ladder. There's two ways of talking about that, right? You can say that this is the ladder, and you can also say that 1700s is low ladder, right? Because this top 500 is where the actual official billboard for ladder players begins, right? So you could call this low ladder, but then what else is meant is that, you know, where I'm at right now on a fresh new alt, 1400 is low ladder. I generally, in that sense, when we're talking in that sense, I generally consider 1500 and below to be true low ladder, right? So starting at 1400 today, and in this part from 14 to 16, the Chain Chomp offense performs really well. Plus, I'm just really, I'm comfortable with it, with this team. Yeah, so if you want a team preview, I've done it in a couple different videos already, so you go check out some of my previous ones with the same team. Okay. Get us a game here. Alright. Fellow Ladder Tour player, have fun, my friend. Let's play some Pokemon. Okay, so first game of the day, we have Gouging Fire, Deoxys Speed, Kingambit, Landorus Therian, Iron Moth, and Greninja. I have Garchomp, Goldengo, Glimmora, Kingambit, Iron Valiant, Dragonite. Okay, so the Gouging Fire can be answered unboosted by Garchomp. Glimmora with a Sash can probably break it, but I'm probably going to be dedicating that towards lead because it doesn't look like he has any hazard removal on his team. The yeah, it could sucker, right? Iron Valiant can probably pick it off. The Dragonite can E-speed it if I get enough boosts racked up. This thing is surprisingly bulky and not get burned by a possible Wisp set or something. Deoxys Speed answered by Kingambit, Iron Valiant as well, and then E-speed Knight. The Kingambit answered by Iron Valiant, Vacuum Wave, can also Earthquake it. Play that carefully. The Garchomp can hit it, but best bet is probably going to be Vacuum Wave. The Landorus can be popped by the Garchomp. That's what it's there for, Draco Meteor, stuff like that. If I keep my balloon intact, I can hit it really hard with Goldengo. Yeah, it's going to be good to get out of the way for Dragonite and Kingambit. The Iron Moth can be answered by the Garchomp, and if I Terra the Iron Valiant, I can set up on it. The Dragonite can E-speed it, the Glimmora can hit it too, potentially. Greninja is going to be a big problem, so E-speed is going to be good against that. Yeah, so I lead this. Alright, I don't want any sashes happening here, so I go ahead and SR. And he lets me have that value there, which is interesting. So he's going to kill me here. Probably U-turn. But I think I hit anyway, just in case. Alright, so now I can take this down with a Draco. If he stays in, it's bye-bye Landorus. Otherwise, something's taking a lot of damage. Provided I don't miss, of course. Okay, there goes Landorus. Good deal. Alright, there's Greninja. This is likely going to be a Battle Bond Ninja, which I don't like. Not one bit. In order to stop that, let's see. I'm thinking King Gambit is the only play here. Yeah, he Ice Beams. He's Life Orb. So, if he Shurikens me, I don't think he ever kills. Let's see, 5 times. Let's say he gets 5 hits on me. 57.1. Okay, so now Kowtow is going to be the most damage. Okay. Okay, if he kills me here, it's okay. Yeah, alright, so. Because E-Speed always beats that. Watch it be like Terra Ghost. Okay, it's not. Cool. Alright, what are you plotting? What are you planning, Deoxys? Yeah, it's got Ice Beam. Okay, so good to know. Now, I was speculating that he might have clicked Ice Beam, but I wasn't sure what exactly he was going to do. So, I could have Terra Normaled there, but I wasn't quite sure that that was 100% a lock. So if I Terra Normaled and got a Dragon Dance up, I potentially could have won, unless that's Balloon King Gambit. So there's still too many unknown variables. So I think that was still the right play. Bye-bye, Deoxys. Sorry, that was my cup coaster there. There's gouging, like I expected. Just chip this as much as possible, honestly. I've got priority in the back that I can pick it off with. Who is this person, by the way? Do I recognize him? Beto. Because a lot of these players will use alt names that are different than their actual forums names, so. Okay, I don't know this person, actually. Yeah. Alright. All good. Okay, that might help with the vacuum wave later. Okay, yeah. Alright. Let's see. Speed, Terra. Doesn't kill. He's still only +1 speed, so Val here will pretty much always kill. Yeah, Val's the play. Alright. Watch him be some weird Terra Steel or Poison or something. Alright, so that's gone. There's the Moth, Terra, and Calm Mind. Yeah, that'll be fine. Well, you just lost your neutrality to, your resistance to Moonblast, so here's what I do about you. Ooh, that helps too, actually. Alright. Sorry about that, my friend. But I think I won anyways. Okay. And that's game. What? Oh my goodness. My goodness. Alright, so puta merda. I'm pretty sure that's really bad words in Spanish, so I'm just gonna click X here. I already won. Alright, next game. Alright, next game, ADC, and then a bunch of numbers. Let's play some Pokemon. Great Tusk, Samurott Hisui, Rillaboom, Dragapult, Goldingo, and Clefable. Garchomp, Goldingo, Glimmora, Kingambit, Iron Valiant, Dragonite. Alright, so Great Tusk, clapped by the Draco Meteor from Chomp, and then Goldingo can kill it as well. Iron Valiant kills it pretty easily. The Samurott answered by the Valiant. And the Garchomp can kill it too. Yeah, that's a 2-co from Chomp. Unless the Draco Meteor sometimes, yeah, Draco Meteor can sometimes kill it. Sometimes, right, exactly. But anyway, I think the Iron Valiant, the Dragonite E-Speed is going to be the best thing versus that. The Rillaboom, the Dragonite, Kingambit. If it's Jolly Boom, then it outspeeds Dango, so we're not going to rely too much on that one, especially since we have 2 other possible options. The Dragapult, the Kingambit. Iron Valiant can kill it with a booster. The Goldingo, the Kingambit as well, and then the Garchomp. And then if I'm Terra Shadow Ball and it's not Terra'd, I can knock it out, especially if I'm +1 with the Iron Valiant's condition needs to be met. The Clefable now, that's going to be interesting. The Goldingo is the obvious thing versus that. The Kingambit can kill it pretty well. Glimmora, the Garchomp. I think the lead is Garchomp here. So let's see. Glimmora can be a good sack if need be. Draco Meteor. Bulky Great Tusk. Wow. Okay. I click it again. That's what I do. Do I literally just EQ here? Yeah, I do. That puts his value as less than mine. I think I'll keep this Garchomp around for the time being. Go Glim. Alright. I just wanted to see what the Dragapult was going to do, so it looks like it's Specs. So, yeah, it is Specs. Wait a second, hold on. It is Modest Specs. Interesting. Because that should not do more than 75%. And it did 77. Okay. Very cool. Which means if I get a +1 on Dragonite, that outspeeds, does it not? because it gets up to what, 388? Uh-huh, yeah. Cool, good to know. Good information. For now, I go King Gambit. Iron Head. Alright. I'll bring in the Garchomp here. Let that happen. I think Val can come in now and start just doing crazy things. Cue music from Doom Eternal. No resists. That's a bulky Clefable. I'll say that much right now. Alright, the only thing that Val does not outspeed at the moment is Dragapult, so I'm okay with doing this. That Samurott is going to come in and take more than it wants to from Make It Rain, even though it's resist. So, ooh. Wow. That's bulky. That is very bulky. Okay. Make a risky play here. Yeah, because there's no reason he didn't ceaseless. Okay. Takes a bunch of damage on the Rilla. Okay. Grassy would kill me from here, likely. 50% chance if it's a banded set. If he Terras, it absolutely kills me. I'm looking at a Terra Dragonite in game here, I think. Okay, I want to bring in the Val again, right? Okay, there goes Tusk. Now, if he Shadow Balls here, that means I get free setup on Terra Dragonite. There we go. Get a couple of boosts up there. Smack the Samurott. And GG. 2 for 2 so far, not bad. I was a little risky with the Valiant that game, but I ended up getting it correct. So I think it ended up paying off. Now, as far as my decision-making process goes, it being a little tricky with the Valiant may not have been completely necessary if I had just done something different before, but I'm going to have to go back and really review it in order to determine whether that's true or not. But anyway, game 3, let's go. Okay, Hashisha. Oh, Hashisha. Okay, let's play some Pokemon. You have a Sun team, so Torkoal, Hatterene, Great Tusk, Slitherwing, Walking Wake, and Gouging Fire. Now, I would say that Iron Valiant just blows through this, except for that Slitherwing. So let's see, the Slither. I would be surprised if it's actually Assault Vest. I would expect like a Choice Band set. On the Valiant, that does, oh, First Impression, and that's not even Sun. So if I can actually safely get Iron Valiant going, synthesis is active. Yeah, okay, so yeah, that's not too bad. So Glim is the, I did not even do my connect the dots. Let's do it real quick. Okay, that's how I expected it to go, so it's okay. Torkoal can be clapped by the Glimora, the Garchomp potentially, the Iron Valiant, the Goldango can kill it. Hatterene, Goldango, Kingambit can kill it. Iron Valiant, Ghost, Great Tusk, Iron Valiant, Garchomp, potentially Goldango again, but don't want to take a knock from that. Slitherwing, Iron Valiant, Garchomp, Goldango again, Walking Wig, Iron Valiant, E-Speed Dragonite, and the Gouging Fire, Iron Valiant. I'm going to make sure the Gouging Fire is chipped enough. Now, if I set rocks here, that means his Hatterene's going to come in. He's going to probably expect that, so I'm going to Power Gem hard. Right, it would hit either option. So I'm going to Power Gem again. Power Gem one more time. Now let's see. Special Attack Wake. Okay, meaning... Now, I don't think Kingambit is going to be too good in this match, just because Slitherwing and Great Tusk are in the back. So, I need to make sure that Gouging Fire is chipped by rocks enough, and I don't have the opportunity right here. So, I think I throw out Kingambit for right now. Okay. That's alright. Now the Dragon Dance Terra Normal. Actually. Okay. All I want to do is chip at this point. So, I'm just going to go ahead and E-Speed. Wow. Ouch. Okay. Here comes Val. Now, can I Calm Mind? I seriously doubt that I can, but I need to check. Oh, no, I can't. Oh, Spadef Slitherwing. Now, what does it have that can touch me? Flare Blitz? Oh, he just let me Calm Mind. Okay. Not too bad, not too bad. Heat Crash doesn't even kill me from here. So, I take a Moonblast. Oh, it does if it's Terrifier. My goodness. Okay. I planned this one. See, this is what I get for skipping my process. This is what I get. Alright, there's that. I think I stack up hazards to have any chance there. Yeah, because I knew the Torkoal wasn't going to do much to me. Okay. Now, how do I dig myself out of this stupid little dilemma I've put myself in? Alright, I don't. It's GG. Yeah. I know exactly what happened there. I did not plan my attack well. Because I completely skipped the process. That is on full display why we don't need to skip the process. I don't think I had any business actually losing that game. I didn't have a game plan roadmap going in. Alright, so, however, I believe in my own ability to improve. So, let's keep going here. Garganacl, Goldango, Samurott H, Great Tusk, King Gambit, and Skeledirge. I got Garchomp, Goldango, Glimmora, King Gambit, Iron Valiant, Dragonite. Okay, the Garganacl is going to be a problem. Can be handled by Goldango or King Gambit. I'm likely saying that it's going to Terra. I'm going to have to just overwhelm it with hazards, most likely. Yeah, so and then try to overpower it. The Goldango handled by the King Gambit, possible Terra, Iron Valiant, possible Dragonite as well. Garchomp can kill it. My own Goldie can kill it depending on if it's a slower set. Basically, everything on my team can kill Goldango in certain situations. The Samurott will be Iron Valiant, Garchomp. The Great Tusk, Garchomp, Iron Valiant, primarily, sometimes Goldango. The King Gambit, Iron Valiant, Garchomp, Dragonite can take some off it. The Skeledirge, now that'll be King Gambit, provided the Skeledirge isn't faster than my Gambit. The Goldango can hit it, the Garchomp can hit it. Again, that's another dangerous Terramon, so we'll see what happens here. I think the best approach, since Garchomp hits everything, is to lead Garchomp. Yeah, okay. Now what I don't like... Actually, am I going to need my Terra on anything else? Because potentially... Yeah. That opens up King Gambit like crazy. Because the Samurott is going to get whittled down. And everything else can fall, including their own King Gambit. I'm pretty sure I'm going to wear down the King Gambit pretty bad too. And the fact that he led Tusk there tells me that that was one of the most powerful Pokemon on that team. Okay, so he goes Samurott. I click Earthquake here. Aqua Cutter. I'm not a ground type anymore, my friend. And you're a Scarf. Alright, now I start stacking up hazards. Because his removal is gone. That's the other reason why getting Great Tusk out of the way was really good. This is just making more and more of a case for King Gambit in the late game. So more spikes, more spikes. All right. That's definitely going to be boots. Well, I mean, sometimes they're leftovers, but more often than not, I can assume based on the most common thing that this is boots. So T-spikes are not going to matter. However, yeah, so I think I just E-speed once here. Take the Samurott out. The Glimora is going to be good against the Skeledirge. Alright, interesting play. Okay, so he's Trick. I'm okay with that. That opens up the Valiant more. Now they just gave me Goldingo. You're Scarf, but so am I. You get one spike up, I've got two. That still puts me ahead. Still afraid of that Garganackle. So we'll see what it does. Players thinking. Come on, you got this. There's the Gambit. Oh, if they decide to Terra their King Gambit, I'm in good shape. They do. Okay, that's not bad, actually. That is pretty decent. I hard Power Gym here. I was afraid of the Terra Garg, is what I was afraid of. Not bad. Not bad. See, what I don't want to happen, so let's think here. What I don't want to happen is to have that Garganackle set up Iron Defenses. Because then it becomes a threat to King Gambit. So... let's see here. Does this kill? This does kill. That kills Goldie. Okay, I think the best thing to do here is Moonblast. Alright. Because the worst thing that the Garganackle can do to this is Salt Cure it while I take some damage off of it. Pressure it into not giving me free turns on the special attack side. And that way, if Iron Valiant actually faints, it is leftovers, or it's not heavy duty boots. Interesting. Alright, so Throat Spray. Interesting. Alright, I'm okay with this. This means that Goldingo is my endgame. Just because it's possible the Skeledirge is EV'd to be faster than my King Gambit. Especially if it's Throat Spray, it's a more offensive set. So, and since he spent his Terra, the Garganackle is going to stay a rock type. So I can basically just plot once and win. Let's make it rain. And he wasn't earthquaking me because I still had my balloon intact at that point. So, GG. Alright. I only gained about 50 points, but I think it's time to call it there. I have some work to do today for my job, and then I've got to go work out. So, thank you so much for watching, and this was a good video.